So I've called this online meeting so that we can explain to everyone just how we can help them to have better business meetings.
So what's your strategy for the meeting?
Well, there's a two-pronged strategy. The first part is to show people just how bad some bad business meetings can be so that everyone can recognize them when they see them.
But nearly everybody already knows what bad business meetings are like. Meetings that don't have a clear purpose. Meetings where some people talk too much and others don't get a chance to contribute. Meetings that go on for too long. Meetings where people talk over the top of each other. Meetings where
Hey, John,
the
you've given me a
agenda...
great idea there. I could talk over the top of you just to demonstrate to everyone what things can be like at a bad business meeting. And I mean, of course, if you're right and people already know how bad business meetings are because of their own bad experiences, then we could skip straight to the second part.
And what's that?
Well, in the second part, we can discuss a few of the ways that you and I can actually help people in business to run better meetings that keep introverts like you happier and extroverts like me happier. And where everybody is engaged fully in the meeting with better outcomes for the business.
You mean meetings where things happen because everybody gets their say. Introverts are encouraged to share their thoughts and the extroverts don't interrupt. Where there's a real chance to understand issues and create resilient solutions as a result.
Yeah, exactly, John. Yeah. I mean, you seem to know a lot about running meetings that actually make things happen. Is that because you've written a book on the topic?
It's called Running Meetings That Make Things Happen.
Great. So today's plan is that I run this meeting and make a lot of mistakes. And every time you spot something that I'm doing wrong, you ding the donger and point it out so that people can get an idea of how things should work and when things are going wrong. And that would certainly be a meeting that did make things happen, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose.
Yeah. So welcome everyone to today's meeting that's going to show you how an introvert like him and an extrovert like me can help you and your team run better meetings.
You mean everyone? What do you mean by everyone, Michael?
Well, I invited
People have
you
you
and
invited?
15 others on the call. So at this meeting, why don't you think they've turned up?
Did you send them an agenda in advance?
Not exactly.
Well, it makes a big difference when you send everybody you want at a meeting the agenda in advance. It's especially good for introverts because they typically will think ahead about some of the things they're going to say in the meeting.
Yeah, but what about the extroverts?
Many of the extroverts will also plan ahead, although some don't, but at least they all have the choice and the result is better, more efficient meetings.
And what about if people watching need some help with those really tricky hybrid meetings where some people are in the room taking part and others are hooked up online and often feel as though they're kind of being left out and aren't really a part of it
Yeah,
work?
hybrid meetings are a real challenge for many firms right now, where some people are in the office, others are working from home, and it's harder to manage and harder to get everybody engaged. There's many ways we could help teams tackle this.
So if viewers want us to come in and actually help their teams run better meetings where, everyone feels that they own the outcomes and everyone feels like, they really contribute and then act on what they do, what should those people do?
They should just get in touch. We'd love to speak to them. They can email us if they're introverts.
Well, I suppose they could call us if they're extroverts.
So we've shown how bad meetings look. We've discussed a few of the many ways we can help teams to run better, more productive meetings with better outcomes.
So let's declare the meeting closed.
More importantly, it's closed on time.